Hello students, welcome back. I am Rinkesh sir, and today we'll continue with exercise 9.2 of chapter number 9, that is sequence and series. Till now we had already completed the first 5 questions. Now we have completed first 4 questions. Let's start with question number 5. Question number 5. In an arithmetic progression, if pth term is 1 by q and qth term is 1 by p, prove that the sum of first PQ term is 1 by 2 PQ plus 1. Okay. So it's given that pth term is 1 by q, means AP equal to 1 by q. And qth term means AQ equal to 1 by p. Let's use the formula for the nth term. It's a plus n minus 1d. So here it will be a plus e minus 1d equal to 1 by q, and a plus q minus 1d equal to 1 by p. That's this as equation 1. This as equation 2. Okay. Now we'll subtract 2 from 1, means 1 minus 2. It will be a plus e minus 1d minus a minus q minus 1d is equal to 1 by q minus 1 by p. So a will get cancelled. This d is common. It's p minus 1 minus q minus plus 1. LCM PQ P minus Q. So one will get cancelled. So here it's P minus Q, here it's P minus Q. So that will also get cancelled. So we'll get that the difference D is equal to 1 upon PQ. We got the difference. And to find out the sum of first PQ term, I also need to find out the first term. Okay, I need to find out the first term. So now from 1, it is given a plus e minus 1d equal to 1 by q. So this will be equal to a plus or e minus 1. Instead of d, I will write down 1 by pq equal to 1 by q. So a equal to 1 by q minus e minus 1 upon pq. LCM will be pq. Here we'll add p, so will be p minus p minus plus 1. P gets cancelled. So the first term a is also equal to 1 upon q. Okay. Now we need to find out the sum of first pq term, means SPQ. The formula is n by 2. Here what is n? PQ. So PQ by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 means PQ minus 1d. So with PQ by 2, instead of a, I will use 1 upon PQ plus PQ minus 1 d, that is also 1 upon PQ. Okay, clear? So PQ by 2, LCM will be PQ, it will be 2 plus PQ minus 1. PQ gets cancelled. So the answer will be 1 by 2 PQ. 2 minus 1 plus 1. So plus 1. Okay, hence we had proved that the sum of first PQ terms will be equal to 1 by 2 into PQ plus 1. Okay, so that was about question number 5. So just note it down. Let's move to the next, that is question number 6. Question number 6. If the sum of certain number of terms of arithmetic progression 25, 22, 19, and so on is 116, find the last term. So see, here you can see that the first term A is equal to 25. The difference D is equal to 22 minus 25, means the difference between two consecutive number, that is equal to minus 3. Okay. Now, see, we have to find out the last term. For that, we have to find out the position of last term, means we have to find out the value of n. So first, we'll find out n, and then we'll find out an, that is the last term. Okay, so now see, total sum is given as 116, means Sn, that is equal to n by 2 to a plus n minus 1 d, that is equal to 116. And when I take 2 on the other side, 2 a, that is 25, plus n minus 1 into minus 3, that will be equal to 116 into 2. And 2 into 25, that is 50, plus 3 into n into minus 3, minus 3n, minus 1 into minus 3 plus 3, that is equal to 116 into 2, that is 232. Let's multiply 50n minus 3n square plus 3n, that is equal to, or let's say 50 plus 3, 53. So I can add up directly here, 53n minus 3n equal to 232. Taking all on the other side, I will get 3n square minus 53n plus 232, that is equal to 0. Now we need to factorize. Okay, so we need some terms like we need to split 53 into two parts, so that the sum is minus 53 and the product is 232. Okay, so we can split 53 into two parts, that is 24 and 29. 24 plus 29, 53, and 24 and 29, it will be equal to 232. So 3n square minus 29n minus 24n plus 232 equal to 0. Okay, so let's take n common here. It will be 3n minus 29. And from 24 and 232, I can take 8 common, or else, yes, 8 common. So it will be 3n minus 8 into 29, it will be 232. That is equal to 0. Okay, here we need 24 into 29. When we multiply this will be equal to 3 into 232. See how we split 3 into 232. So 3 here I can write down 232, that we are split into two parts. That will be 29 into 8. So 8 3s are 24 into 29. Okay, so 3n minus 29, n minus 8 equal to 0. So this shows n equal to 29 by 3 or n equal to 8. So 29 by 3 not possible, because n can be only a natural number, right? Because first term, second term, third term, fourth term, so n is equal to 8. So we got the position of last term, that is 8. So the last term, that will be equal to a8, that is equal to a plus 8 minus 1d. So if the first term is 25 and 8 minus 1, that is 7, and difference is minus 3. So 25 minus 21. So this is equal to 4. So the last term is 4. Okay. So this was about question number 6. So just note it down. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 10. If the sum of first p terms of an AP is equal to the sum of first q terms, then find the sum of first p plus q terms. Okay, so see here it is given that sum of first p terms equal to sum of first q terms. Okay, so sum of first p term, let's use the formula n by 2 here with p by 2 2a plus p minus 1 d equal to q by 2 2a plus q minus 1 d. Okay, so 2 2 will get cancelled. So 2a into p, 2ap. P into p into d, p square d. P into minus 1 into d, minus pd equal to 2a into q, 2aq plus q into q into d, q square d minus q into minus 1 into d means minus qd. Okay, so now let's take 2ap minus 2aq on one side and that terms with a d on other side. So it will be 2ap minus 2aq. This is equal to q square d minus p square d minus qd plus pd. So let's take 2a common here. It will be equal to p minus q. Here d common, so q square minus p square. Okay, so I can take q minus p, q plus p because it is q square minus p square minus d common, so it will be q minus p. Okay, clear? So now see here it's p minus q. So what I can do, I can just take minus sign common. So 2a into p minus q equal to minus d with p minus q, p plus q plus d again p minus q. Okay, I have taken minus common. So p minus q, p minus q, p minus q gets cancelled. Okay, so 2a will be equal to minus d into p plus q and plus d. So I can have d minus d into p plus q. Okay, I can take d common. So 1 minus p plus q. Here it's 1 minus p plus q or d into 1 minus p minus q. Okay, I can also rearrange it. Let's take minus d common. So it will be p plus q minus 1. I got the value of 2a. So now you have to find out the sum of first p plus q term. S of p plus q, that will be equal to n by 2 means p plus q by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So what is n? P plus q minus 1d. Now instead of 2a, I can put here minus p plus q minus 1d plus p plus q minus 1d. This will be equal to p plus q by 2 into 0. So that implies the sum of first p plus qth term will be equal to 0. Okay, this was about question number 10. So just note it down. Question number 13. The sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression is 3n square plus 5n and mth term is 164. Find the value of n. Okay. Now see here, the sum is given, means the formula for series will become in this case 3n square plus 5n. Okay, so if you will take the first term, then s of 1. If I want to find out a1, then there will be s of 1. Okay, and there will be 3 into 1 square plus 5 into 1. So that will be equal to 8. So I got a1 is equal to 8. Okay. Now when I take s2, so what does this mean? This means the sum of first two terms, that will be equal to 3 into 2 square plus 5 into 2. This will be equal to 3 into 2 square, so that is 4. 4 is a 12 plus 10, that will be equal to 22. So a1 plus a2, that is equal to 22. What is a2? a2 will be equal to 22 minus a1. Now see, the value of a1 that we had already find out, and that is equal to 8. The value of a2 will be equal to 22. Sorry, yes, value of a2 will be equal to 22 minus 8. Okay, so a2 I got 14. Okay, so now see, I am having a2, I am having a1. So I can easily find out the difference. Okay, so let's take a, that is the first term, that is equal to. Now the difference is the difference between two consecutive numbers. So let's take a2 minus a1. So a2 is 14 and a1 is 8. The difference is equal to 6. So I also got the value of difference. Okay, let me write down the first term a equal to 8. The difference d equal to 6. Now see the question, it is given that the mth term is 164. We have to find out the value of m. So let's use the formula for the nth term. So here it's mth term. So am will be equal to a plus 1, sorry, m minus 1 d. Okay. Now so it is given that the mth term is 164. So 164, that is equal to a. Now what is our first term? 8. A plus m minus 1 into d. What is the difference? The difference is 6. 164 equal to 8 plus m into 6, it will be 6m. Minus 1 into 6, it will be minus 6. 164 equal to 8 minus 6, that will be equal to 2 plus 6m. Okay, so 6m will be equal to 164 minus 2. So I will get the equation 6m equal to 106. Sorry, there is a mistake. I see. Oh, it's correct. It's 164 minus 2, that will be equal to 162. So the value of m, that will be equal to 162 divided by 6. So 6 ones are 6 twos are 12, 42, 7. So the value of m is equal to 27. Okay, so remember what we did. First we took the value of n as 1 and found out a1. Then we took the value of n as 2 and we found out a1 plus a2. And then we putting the value of a1, we found out a2. So from a1 and a2, from the values of a1 and a2, we found out the difference. That was equal to 6. Okay, so now we are having a and d. So the mth term is already given, that is 164. So using the formula of mth term, we found out the value of m as 27. Okay, so this was about question number 13. Just note it down. Okay, students, so that's it for today. Thank you.